Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for something different. Yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try to impart some tips because I was very, very afraid at one time to play XCOM 2 at the legend level. So, you suck at XCOM 2 Legend. Well, I'm going to share with you today so far what I've learned to put into practice when you're playing at this difficulty level. Let's pop into the actual game here, and we'll set up a whole entirely new game as if we were, going to play from scratch. This will be done as if, I shouldn't say as if, this will be done using the mod pack list that I'm currently playing in Season 1. So you're probably going to see some of the characters that are in that playthrough. Okay, so one of the things that I can't live without when I'm playing XCOM is red fog. I love this. This is a long war feature. Basically, when you get hit, your movement suffers and so does your aim, which makes entire sense. But I don't personally think it should affect XCOM. Why? Because we're outnumbered 3-1. And Advent gets reinforcements. We don't. In this playthrough we do using the XVent project, but you have to have an officer in order to do that. Anyway, so let's set that up like you're doing a new game. Now, what I'm playing on the playthrough right now is Commander, but the hell, let's just go right to Legend and minimize the voiceovers. Now, because I've been testing Christopher Odd's Season 9 mod pack with Requiem for Man, I think it's called, or Requiem. I'm going to check this because I don't know what options are here. So I think when we did this playthrough, we selected Grim Horizon. The effects are permanent. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to select the Not Created Equal. I like the randomness of the soldiers. That's definitely good. But I'm not going to turn this on, and really for this tutorial / tips, you're not really going to need that. But you can play with that on or off. This makes it a little bit more harder though, because the dark events, you can't get rid of them unless you run a covert infiltration special type of mission to remove them. Now, the other way, what'll happen is it'll say like Advent soldiers will get like extra shielding or something like that, and it'll say it'll be for 3 months. So it will go away, it will drop off, but it'll be a thorn in your side for a certain while. Where this, if you turn it on, means you have to counter it at some point. But the only problem with those type of counter things is that you can't pick which ones you want. And I mean, that would be the only other thing. If somebody could really dig into that covert infiltration mod, maybe the base code of the game, there's no way you can do it, but it would be really, really cool if when a dark event hits that you could specifically say, I want to counter this. And then it would randomize rolls to see if it could pop or proc a mission for you to get on that event chain to counter the ones you want to counter. Anyway, so enough of my jibber jabbering. Let's flick it on Legend. We already checked this, we're good, so let's go next. Because this is modded, you always want to select that option because the other one automatically creates saves, and if you create a corrupted or broken save, that's why you don't want to do that. This integrated download, we're going to shut that off. All that does is either locks the thing like the Ice Queen or the Ice Queen. Yeah, I can't talk. The Ice Queen, Snake, whatever. Can't think of her name now. Boss characters like that. What it does is it'll lock them to Advent facilities if you have this on. If you shut it off, they can just randomly appear at some point at a mission. I think the thing is, though, I don't think you will see alien rulers until you hit at least force level 3, I think. Anyway, so let's continue on. Now, this will immediately take us to the cutscene to go into Gatecrasher. And I'm going to go ahead and skip that. as the excitement continues to build here.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord,
Elsie
celebrating
Fontaine.
the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise.
And you may be wondering, why did you wait to that point? I guess apparently for some people the game will crash if you don't wait until after that point to skip the video. I've never had it happen, but better be safe than sorry. I'm trying to record a video here. Sorry, I'm also trying to recover from a cold that's been lingering on forever. And you may ask yourself, well, why do I want to watch your video on tips on how to beat Legend? You don't even play it on Legend. Well, I have been, and I just want to let you know I'm not scared of it anymore. And I think, you know, season 2, when I do this, it's going to be on Legend, and we're going to go for it. I think Bradford's going to start talking here.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city's centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
And I think, because of the way that, you know, this character is structured, or maybe even possibly this one, we very well could be getting a Reaper start with this test tip run. So let's get these guys on the ground. Just a little back information. I have over 2,025.3 hours into this game. So if you're like, oh, that doesn't seem like a lot. Well, that actually equates to 84 straight days playing this game. If you can help put that in perspective.
We have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, so 1 VIP, 2 VIPs. And of course, this is a mod here. I like this. It's kind of cool. You can switch through. I'm so sorry, folks, for that. I do apologize. Like I said, I am suffering from a cold, and I'm trying to get over it. Now, the new mod pack, instead of using these to get little icons that are over here that allows you to switch to, the reason why I like them is it lets me know how many turns I have left on each person. So I got 2 action points on everybody. And yes, we definitely got the Reaper. So if you get a Reaper start, you definitely want to use the hero classes to the best of their ability. So really, this person sucks as far as a fighter. Let's be honest. The Vector rifles suck, in my opinion. You really got to get mid-tier before they start becoming not half bad. Or maybe you'll unlock some really, really cool skills that will allow you to really kind of tap into the benefits of that rifle. Anyway, so let's move this character ahead. We want to use the scout. Okay, we've encountered nothing. Now, one thing I will say about Gatecrasher, I already know that every time you play Gatecrasher, you will get 13 enemies. And I know people have asked, well, what's the difference between Commander and Legend? The difference is one is the pod sizes, okay? So if you were to play this on Commander level, there would be a maximum of 8 pods. Also, the enemy's hit points are less on the other mode. On Legend, I think they get an extra hit point or 2. So there's that. So that makes them harder to kill, obviously. Yeah, anyway, all right. So I'm only going to take blue moves here, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Now, you can go open like this right now, because that person hasn't been detected.
Moving to position.
I just kind of want to get everybody kind of up here. Now, I am taking more than a blue move with some. It's because they really don't have a choice.
Moving to designated position.
Yeah. Now that I have everybody up here, you might say, ooh, that might not be good. They're all bunched together. But right now we have no idea where the enemy is. There could be a pod over here. There most likely is probably a pod here. There might be one around the back of the building. We can't see them. So I'm just going to go into a full smart Overwatch all, which is a mod that I have. We're going to let Advent move, and we're going to see what's going on. Okay, so we've picked up a pod. So this is the pod. Now, there'll be 2 of these pods with an Advent officer. Okay. Now, Bradford didn't do his little talk that these guys are more capable than the grunts. You may hear that. It's because we haven't seen them fully with our squad. All right, so let's get our Reaper again. We want more information because, like, taking on this one pod would be good, but you'll hear people say, "Oh, I don't want to activate more than one pod." Well, that can be very easy to do by moving too far. And this class has a less detection range than any other class, so we can kind of use them to move ahead. Now, I'm going to move them, I think, here to full cover.
Closing on target
See if
position
we
now.
see something a little bit more further to the north part of the map. I'm not seeing anything. Now, there's some more full cover here in 2 positions, so I think I am going to put them over here.
On my way.
I really want to see more of this map if I can. And I'm not seeing it. Now, the question now is this group going to continue to move forward? Are they going to move back? Are they going to move north? Or are they going to move south? Or is the game going to be mean and bring another pod into view? Right? So these are the things you should think about when you're getting ready to set up your first ambush. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to make sure every character class has some form of cover. High ground's better than low ground, so what I'm going to do is I'll throw one up here in the corner.
Already there.
Obergark. Send them over
Location
here.
confirmed.
This is Azari. Send them to this
Getting it
corner.
done.
Tuism. Tuism? Woism. I don't know. Ioism. I don't know. Yeah. Start season 1. You'll see how bad I am with names. I'll butcher every one of them. Okay, let's do some high ground over on this side. Another thing you can do as well, when you're on a character and you tell them to move, if you hit the tab button on your keyboard before that character finishes its movement and you can't switch to another character, that means that character that's running is going to spot something. So let's put everybody into Overwatch again, even though I think it'll only be one person. Now let's see what this pod's gonna do. Okay, they're gonna come towards us by the looks of it. So this ain't too bad. It's a pod of 3. Okay, all right. Now, if we do decide to ambush Advent here, we want to pray we're going to kill them. Because if not, we're going to have what's left of them to deal with, plus a new pod that'll be alerted. Now, the other thing is the map's going to be alerted to anything close by anyway. So let's get our Reaper again. And let's move our Reaper up, because I want to see... There we go. See, there's another pod up there. So now that I've spotted them, this is what people say about putting them in eyesight. They're going to be alerted, but they can't see me. So, but I'm going to move him back.
Roger that.
So he's in full cover. So I can keep an eye on what that pod does. Okay, we got full coverage here. Can we get them all in a grenade? So the answer to that is yes. Okay, so Karma would be good at doing an opener here for us. The opening grenade. So let's have a look at everybody else. So we got Kerwin up here. Can't see any of these guys. So unfortunately, we're going to have to move her. So let's bring her down here.
Moving out.
She'll still get full cover. And Obergart's got a beat on 3. Zari got a beat on 3. Boism got a beat on 3. Okay, so everybody else got a beat. So here's what I'm going to do. This character's going to take the opening move. So I'm going to smart Overwatch everybody else.
Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
So those other 4 characters will take a shot after my grenade. So I'm praying I decimate these guys. So here we go.
Burn!
No kills, but I've majorly damaged all of them.
We've been spotted!
And because Red's fog is on, they all now have an aim of 30 from 65. Oh, that's a whiff. Oh, there we go.
Target's still up.
Nice.
Right? Well, how about that?
Okay, one guy left and he's only got an aim of 30.
They're trying to pull back.
He's gonna run away. So this is basically telling you he's gonna try to activate this other pod. They're alerted now. So this is what I was saying. Now we have 4 guys to deal with. It's okay. We're not in a bad position. He's full cover, so I'm just gonna overwatch.
Covering now.
Got full cover here. We're gonna overwatch.
Overwatch.
And this is an important tip, and the reason why I'm going into Overwatch here, with everybody,
I'm on it.
is because we don't have an advantage, and we don't really have a disadvantage. Our best thing right here right now is the fact that we have full cover for everybody. Advent right now doesn't. They're right in the open. So they're gonna have to waste part of what they got going on here to get into cover the minute they spot us. So I'm putting the whole squad into Overwatch except for
Overwatch.
a Reaper. And the reason why I'm doing that is just because at legend level, like I said, the biggest thing with XCOM really on any level is you don't want to activate too many pods, and you get into that problem when you start moving guys forward, because I could have moved the party forward to really give these guys a good ass kicking. But the problem is there may be another pod over here behind them, the dark I can't see, or one over here, or one over there. And I'll be honest with you, Advent, when it decides to shoot your guys, it doesn't care about its own. Like, you care about the lives of your guys. They don't give a flying F about theirs. They really don't. I mean, they'll try to put them in cover, but I've seen them run right out in the open and take a shot at you. They don't care. Why? Because their team's expendable. Now, Griffith here, he does have a grenade. Now, if I do throw this, how many am I going to get? I'm going to get the trooper for sure. Probably will kill him. The other trooper, I will probably do damage on him as well. I can't get them all, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to not reveal, and I'm going to make sure. Okay, I got my ambushes off, so I'm just going to go into Overwatch. Or maybe I shouldn't, because the detection range is here. If these guys move forward, they could reveal me. And I kind of want to keep this guy still in concealment. I could come up here, puts me a little bit further back of the squares, plus it would give me high ground. Let's do that.
Moving out.
Kind of giving me a flank on 3 other guys too. So let's do sealed. Let's see what Advent does. So that first guy that ran up said, "Hey, I got shot." Okay, so now they're going to say, where'd they come from? And now we're going to try to kill them all. Oh, what a nice shot from downtown. No, another shot happening. Like I said, they got to run to get into cover. There's a whiff. Oh, there's another one dropped. It's good.
Not too shabby.
Well, not quite a drop. We injured him. All right, so now Advent's got 2 guys left out of that pod of 4, and they both have been reduced to aims of 30. They have not got anybody else. I would love to be able to acquire this loot. And I'll be honest that in the early levels of this, loot is very, very important. So I'm not sure how I can get my hands on this. So I'm going to get a 34% chance hitting that guy. 21 from up here. Ooh, our Reaper has a complete flank on this guy. And a 58% chance on that guy. I can get her forward and get the loot. Only problem is I can't take a shot with her unless, well, I could shoot this guy. So this is a blue move, so I still have a yellow move, so I'm going to do it.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I'm not going to shoot though. I'm not going to execute. So we can get an expanded mag here, advanced speed loader, and some meld. So let's grab that. Now I do have a flank. Ooh, I don't like that, even though I'm directly right in front of her. It's only 71%. So yeah, her aim is 68, so it kind of sucks. Now, before I do anything else, Kerwin don't have a shot. Let's just overwatch. She's still got full cover. Not great shots, but we got cover. Let's just overwatch those guys. 21%. Can I get any better? Nowhere I'm looking at moving looks good. Well, could go here. That's still full cover, but I lose the high ground bonus. I think I'll stay where I'm at. So Overwatch. Now here, I'm going to take this 100% chance. It's going to hit. What I would like to have happen is to not be revealed. So I stay hidden. Now, his chances of being revealed are reduced if, say, A, you don't have a really good shot. But here, I'm guaranteed to hit. So this is kind of in my favor. Looks like my shadow stacks are all the way up. So that's also really good as well. All these things help this particular hero class. So hopefully I'll kill this guy. Nice. And hopefully I don't get revealed.
Okay, so I got one.
Okay, so I wasn't revealed. So now I have the decision to make. Do I shoot this guy at 71% and kill him and then go, yay, look at my ingenuity? Now, all of this looks good. I got a 40% chance flanking the target. That gives me a +1 on my damage. So I could do up to a maximum of 6 or a minimum of 4. So if I do hit, I will kill him. Problem is, the overall percentage is only 70. So there's still roughly a 30% chance to miss. And if I do, he could very well, theoretically, shoot her right back and hurt her. He can do 3 as well. And he could crit and do 4. She's only got 4 hit points, so he basically could kill her if he crits. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forego taking that shot, even though it's, you're like, hey, well, wait. He's flanked. Well, this is the first mission. And you want to keep your soldiers alive. And this is how you achieve flawless victories in this game. Take chances when it's feasible. Don't when it's not. So I never ever trust these full covers. Well, I suppose anywhere that you are, trust full cover you can't. I don't want to move too far back this way because I may reveal a pod this way. I want to make sure these guys are dead first, and then I can reposition all of my troopers, reloads, things of that nature, to prepare for the next pod. So I think what I'll do, this was safe before, and I do have some half cover on the right hand side in case there is a pod going this way. So let's pull back
Heading there now.
and hope that Karma doesn't get hit. What's he gonna do? Okay, he's gonna stay put because he knows if he moves, he's got 3 overwatches on him. Now, what I'll probably do here again is I'm gonna try to sneak in and flank this guy with my Reaper.
Time to motor.
Plus this will also tell me if there's anything up this aisle. We didn't see anything. Okay, so we have a good shot on this guy with the Reaper next turn. So I think what I'll do is, again, don't rush, right? So just go smart, overwatch everybody.
Locked and loaded.
We made the decision last turn that this was good positioning, so let's just leave it.
Locked and loaded.
Everybody will stay where they are. If he moves,
Moving to Overwatch.
we get about like 4 or 5 shots on him, dummy. If he stays there, we'll get him with the Reaper next turn. Okay, so he's gonna stay there.
Whoa!
Okay. So activate the Reaper. 91% chance. Wow. I'd prefer if that was 100. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here because I'll be full cover for up this way of the map. And now we'll take the shot. Okay, it's no better. See if we can pop this guy a nice bullet right in the back. Nice. He's done.
Happy now?
Okay, so we got 6 of them. So I know now there's at least another 7. Okay. Now we can advance if we want. Take the ones with the worst positions though and move them up. So we don't know if the enemies are going to come from here or from over here. Right now, because our Reaper is over here, we know we're pretty safe on this side of the map. So running up this way should be okay.
Stepping off.
So I'm going to advance a little bit. Got some full cover here.
10-4.
And I think I will go. We'll stay full cover up here just for another turn. And we'll move this guy down to full cover here.
I can handle that.
Karma. Full cover here.
I'm all over it.
And smartwatch. Anybody that can do it.
Got it covered.
This is the key to this. Let Advent walk to you. Alright, but we're still going to try to figure out where they are. So let's get Griff to move up here, full cover. Still don't see no Advent goons, so we'll move up a little more. Still nobody. So Advent has to be over here somewhere. Alright. Move ahead.
Okay.
Just look at full cover there.
Whatever you say.
Cover here.
I'm going.
Full cover on the inside. We'll take Pearl position with him. And we'll move up here to
Move.
Carolyn's old position. Overwatch all.
Scanning. Affirmative. Scanning. Covering now.
Still nothing.
Confirmed.
Be patient. Just move a little at a time. Okay. Then we're going to keep everybody else where they are.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
What do they say? Patience is a virtue. Okay. Now what I think I'm going to do. Move up onto the roof maybe. So I can pretty much see right to the edge of the map. I don't see no bad guys.
Position confirmed.
So I'll look through the window. I see nothing. Let's look through this window. Don't see nothing. Let's set up. We're going to push inside a little bit more.
Orders confirmed.
This will allow us to see through these windows. But do a dash over
Location
here.
confirmed.
Here.
I hope it's worth it.
Okay, where she was.
Seems doable.
And that's another thing you can do too. I mean, if the move prior, if you're
I'm
confident
going.
about the full cover of the other character, when you're moving your next group, put them in the spot that the last person left. And just take a few baby steps. Sheesh. Alright, so we can afford to do a dash. Okay, and let's try looking at this window. I'm going to do one more dash. Just, no, that might be a little risky. Let's move inside to here.
Seems doable.
And let's go back to our Reaper. Still are not seeing anybody. Let's
Moving.
climb up on the roof.
Got some hostiles grouped over
Found ya. And that looks like it might be both pods crammed together. So that's not good. To the corner.
here. Understood. Moving out.
Okay, so we're not detected, but now we can see them. So we have a sectoid, who's the nasty guy, and an officer, who's the nasty guy in that group. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's still 2 more units floating around. So there's another pod of 2 somewhere on the map. And one of those probably has a drone in it, or maybe a robot, because I'm not seeing any robots. So let's do a smart overwatch, everybody.
Come get
Moving to
some. I'm on it.
Overwatch.
Let's just see where Advent's going to go now that I have the advance and can see where they're going to go. And I'll be honest with you, this is why I learned that guys like Chris Odd and stuff like that are good at this, because they're patient. And I know sometimes I've kind of like, go over there and throw them with a grenade, but he's thinking 2 moves ahead, realizing that if he gets too far ahead, his guy's going to be cornered. Now, these guys possibly may walk all the way up here, may come back, and will be there forever. So what I'm going to do, since they're not a threat to us, I'm going to try to advance into more full cover.
Got it covered.
Because we don't know for sure
I'm all over.
if they are going to come inside. Let's just get my Reaper for a moment.
Already there.
Let's get prepared. Now, we're not going to have a shot. Yeah, we'll have
No
one there.
problem, boss.
That's half cover, though. Not crazy about that.
I'm all over it.
Okay. Let us kind of come back a couple of tiles
Moving to position.
in case they come forward. I don't want to get spotted.
Eyes on the prize.
Seal again.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's just be patient and wait a turn. Did they move? That switched back to us so quick. I got a feeling these guys didn't even move. Oh, I can't even see them anymore.
Copy. Moving on target.
Huh. I think the other guys turned around and went somewhere.
I've got my eyes on.
He's got his eyes on. Okay.
Seems
Get
doable.
full cover now with Kerwin. Okay, those yellow triangles. If I go there, they're going to spot me. Why? Probably because they can see through that window. So right now I got half cover, and if I move forward, I still got half cover.
What's over there?
Closer you are, the better your chances are. So I guess I'll move them there. Let's do a full overwatch on
I'm on
everybody.
it.
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered.
Now let's see if we can see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like they all went together. Now they're all in the freaking corner. Let's come to this corner.
Headed there now.
I'm only seeing 2. Where did that other pod go? Why Griffith can't see that other pod? I don't know where they went. Move down
I'm
to
on the
here.
move.
Okay, let's just go full Overwatch again.
Scanning.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Got it covered. Scanning.
Oh, they went around the back. Okay, so they're all going around the back. Now, are these guys going to turn around and come the other way, so they'll be easier to pick off, or are they all going to keep traveling around the building? Yep. They're all on a big date. They all want to stay together. Okay. Do I have a way? Do I have a way to get to the roof? Maybe I can ambush them up here, because they're going to keep moving, so let's try that. That was risky. I probably should have had a look out the door first. Okay. Okay, our Reaper. Let's move our Reaper to over here.
Moving to designated position.
Want to keep our eye on these guys.
Good to go.
And we're putting too many people on that mission. Go up there on that. Because we still don't know where the other pod of 2 went.
I can handle that.
Let's go over here. I think what we'll do is we'll put Obergard right
Is
here.
it clear?
Now. Oh, we still got her as well. All right, she can come this way.
Stepping off.
So they're all going to keep, it seems to be, they're going to keep moving on the backside of that map. Overwatch, please.
On Overwatch.
No.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Or I was thinking I finished my turn. So now I've kind of committed that I think they're all going to stay together. Looks like I've been right so far. Oh, I'd love to be able to be close. There's a grenade right now in that group would be perfect. Okay, now if I get anywhere close, I'm going to activate them. Must be that sectoid's got great eyeballs. I think I'll be safe going
Whatever you
here.
say.
Let's Overwatch here.
Got it covered.
Griff. Okay, Griff's still got his grenade.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's move down here and see what this looks like. See if I can get them all. Oh, baby. That's a prize right there. I can't get close enough to do anything, so I think what I may do be in a position to shoot through that cell window next turn. I move her up here.
Roger that.
And should I commit one here to look out this window? In case one goes running by. No, it's a big gamble. I should go this way in case they run the opposite direction. Plus, we still don't know where that other pod of 2 is. Let's have a look. See.
I'll go.
Okay, might be all right here.
Come get some.
Overwatch. Okay, we're not going to overwatch the other 2. I am going to take this. I know it'll probably be revealed, but this is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. I'm going to damage the ball, and all of their aims are going to be affected. So here we go.
Boom!
I do have one Overwatch on the roof, depending on which way they run. Chances of hit probably ain't that great, though.
They're on to me.
Oh, hit that guy. Come on. Oh, we did. We picked him off. Seen the blood go squirting. Okay, these guys will be safe wherever they end up. They'll run for cover. Alright, so we do got these guys up here now. And the best they can do probably is half cover. But we will have the advantage as well. Oh, I can get full cover here. Let's get down
Heading
here.
to that location.
And I think I'll still have high position. 61. Wow, that is not the greatest. It's got low cover bonus. Let's take it. Nice.
No longer a threat.
Okay, moving into a blue position to shoot. There's totally no cover. Or I can come here and take a half cover shot. I think I'll come here and take a half cover shot. And I'm playing the odds of percentages here. So one of these guys hits and still do damage. This is basically a crapshoot. This guy can throw a grenade. And this guy can play mind games. It's always best to go with the best percentage, I guess. Let's take this shot. It's a coin flip. Miss. Okay, Advent, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we're gone? Okay, he just marked him, which means he increased his troops percentages to hit him by 10%. So now they all got a 40% chance to hit. Okay. All right, wait, that wasn't too bad. Okay, this guy got a grenade still. Okay, I could ruin his day. Take his Overwatch off. So 2 of them opted for an Overwatch. Griff, what can you do about that? Got a 66% chance to opt this guy. I think I'll take that. Nice.
There you go.
Another enemy. Eliminated. Okay. He's got an Overwatch. 58%. Let's take that. Oh, another nice hit.
Hostiles pacified.
Okay, Kerwin. I don't know how effective you're going to be able to be. Let's open the door here. Oh, I think I opened the wrong one. This one.
I'm going.
Now I can shoot out this window, even though I don't see anybody. Put her in Overwatch.
I'm on it.
So we'll create a cone out there. Over here, oh, look at that. I can get a flank and be full cover. The only bad thing is again, I still don't know where that other pod of 2 is. And if they're over here, I'm going to activate them. I think I'll be okay, though. That map looks pretty clear.
I'm going.
Let's go here. And we have a flank. It's only a coin toss. But a flank nonetheless. Flanks are always better to take than no flank. Okay, so she missed.
Adjusting sights.
Okay, and I know her bad trait now. Okay, now she's gonna freak out. Oh no, you went to half cover, you twit. Alright. Okay, so there, with this pack, there was a mod that I put in, and I'll probably be using it as well again in Season 2, that if something like that happens, they will hunker, like they do in Long War. Because I don't believe in the fact that, you know, these guys are trained as soldiers. They're not going to throw a grenade at their friends because they're panicked. They most likely would throw a grenade at Advent and waste their grenade. Right? Or empty their clip or something like that, but they really set those things. All right, I can get full cover down here. I think that gives me a shot on a trooper. Sectide won't be able to see me. Now I got a 27% chance to hit him anyway, so let's move down here.
No problem, boss.
Oh my god. I should have just stayed where I was. 1%? Are you kidding me? When all else fails, use a grenade. Now, I could destroy this loot.
Throwing grenade.
Gonna do it anyway, only because of the fact that I picked up some loot already. Let's not be greedy. Greediness is what kills. Okay, so one more guy left. I can get a shot on him from here, still be in full cover. I don't know if that's the greatest thing to do, because he'll have this angle on me. 20%. Yeah, that sucks. I'll just try to give him the fear of Overwatch. Oh, he's gonna run. Yeah, I didn't hit him. I didn't expect to, but at least that means he doesn't get a turn by... Well, no, he only took a 1 step. No, he went and wasted his turn on an Overwatch, so I don't have a problem with that. If I move there, I'll be triggering the Overwatch. Fire the pistol here. Coin toss. Let's do that. Whiff.
Target's still up.
58%. Ugh.
Adjusting aim.
Another 2 coin tosses that were no good.
On reserves.
Let's just overwatch over here.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm just gonna overwatch here too. I don't have a really good shot. Same with here.
Scanning.
Okay, he's in a much better position. Okay, and our Reaper went back into shadow. So let's select our Reaper because he might be the one that's going to be able to give us the best advantage on this guy. Can't get close enough. Still want to be able to see what's going on though, so let's move over here. Okay. We're almost out of cover over here. 48%.
That is not good.
Yep, it is not good.
Need a resupply.
Let's move Kerwin over here because I think what this guy's doing is stalling until that pod of 2 can join him. Didn't see them though through the window, which is good. I'm gonna use a grenade on this guy. I'm not gonna take chances. He doesn't have loot, he doesn't have the indicator showing he does, so. Again, be safe, not sorry.
No problem, boss.
Get a reload in.
Locked and loaded.
Got it.
Don't want my troops to be too far away from each other.
Get a little too warm over here.
Let's get a reload in.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can find that other pod of 2. Gotta be around somewhere.
Affirmative. Moving out. Oh yeah.
Watch looks good here.
Come get some. What's over there?
So now we can just kind of circle around the map a little bit.
Running.
See if we can see everything we can see.
I'm going.
You're going.
I'm on it.
Okay. Overwatch.
Let's do this. On Overwatch.
I'll
Oh
get
yeah.
some.
That mod also
Affirmative.
allows them to reload too. It's kind of nice. Okay,
Seems doable.
move this guy up. Let's get our Reaper.
Moving out.
Go to the corner of the building. Nothing. I mean, is there a possibility that there's no other enemies?
I'm on the move.
There's one way to find out. I'll get my guys in position to where I want. I'm gonna do a smart overwatch. If it doesn't say Advent here, like switches back to us real quick, I know that's it for the enemies.
I'm on it.
Affirmative.
On
Covering now.
Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more enemies.
Got it covered.
Yep, there's no more. Because if there was, it would say aliens
Go, go,
turn,
go.
kind of thing. So not all the time can there be,
Seems doable.
15, but most of the time there is. Overwatch, everybody.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it. Got it covered.
Okay, let's do our hack here and get our...
Security.
Did we get hit at all? I don't think we did. I think we're going to end up with a flawless on this. Disorient enemies for 2 turns. Ta-da!
Got access.
Okay.
Everything by
Yep.
the numbers.
So only 11
Mission
enemies.
accomplished.
Flawless. So there you go. Then you can go on through and check your stats and see how you did. Get the MVP with our Reaper. And why? That's how it usually should go anyway, because they're the hero class. So the reason why we had the flawless victory is because we knew where Advent was on the map every time, and we could set up and wait for them to run into our kill zone. And that's kind of what you want to do on every mission when you play it. You want to take these baby steps and stuff. And I've certainly, from watching other people and playing on Legend myself and not being afraid of it, because I was for the longest time afraid of Legend difficulty, didn't want to go anywhere near it. So there we go. And then you get back to the Avenger, and you can get your promos. So in this case, we're ahead of flawless and everybody. Maybe everybody got the promo? No, everybody but Griffith.
Step closer to taking back our planet.
He didn't get many kills. Got 3. It's a little harder as well, though, too, to level up the heroes. We got our VIP engineer, and got our scientist. So there we go. And then Archaeophobia, chance to panic when missing a shot. Missed your shot and you're dead. That's all it takes. Okay. Not good. And somebody else picked up fear of exalt.
Research labs.
Well, anyway, that was my little tips video to help you get through Gatecrasher and any other mission. Now, even though this is a modded one, the same kind of theory applies no matter what. Don't be afraid of Legend. It's the only way to get better. Gotta play on the higher levels of these games. It's the only way to get better, for sure. Anyway, if you liked this video, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe on our channel, and then pop on over to the playlist and check out season 1 of this playthrough. See how I do with these mods. Now, keep in mind, it is at the other level. I am playing it through on Commander. You get a lot of guys killed, but since then I've learned a lot, and I mean a lot. And considering all the hours I got in this game, it's just a perfect example of you can't become a pro overnight.
Incoming
It took
transmission.
me a while to get fairly good at this game, and there's still some missions where I completely blow it. And if you watch Chris Odd, which is kind of the measuring stick that everybody uses, there's even times where he messes up and will lose soldiers because of a tactical error. He usually will only ever lose 1. I've seen him lose 2, but if you watch season 8, there's a couple of times there where he got beat up pretty bad. But I think that was just some bad mod packs, and I think he was away from the game a little bit too. So anyway, enough gibbering and jabbering. Thanks for tuning into the channel, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, your body parts are going to fall off. No, they're not, really. They're not. Well, maybe they might. Why take the chance? Click the button. Anyway, I'll stop trying to be funny. See y'all in the next one, guys.
Commander, to the armory.
This is All Guy Plays 1969. See ya in the next one. Bye-bye.